Did you know that the talc in your morning supplement could stay lodged in your tissues for nearly a decade, silently fueling inflammation and immune dysfunction?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Alara Skye, and alongside Ethan Foster, we're diving into why the FDA is being urged to ban talc in foods and drugs, and how you can protect yourself.
Talc, a mineral once considered inert, is still used in many of the most prescribed medications: Lipitor, Prilosec, Synthroid, Neurontin, and even in candy and chewing gum without clear labeling. Why is that happening?
An expert panel convened by the FDA in May 2025 unanimously called for the removal of talc from all foods and pharmaceuticals. Despite public pressure on cosmetics, talc remains under the radar in your food and medicine cabinets.
That gap exists because talc is classified as generally recognized as safe, based solely on industry self-certification. The FDA doesn't require manufacturers to disclose its presence on labels, leaving you unknowingly ingesting it.
Exactly. Talc acts as a flow agent to keep powders from clumping during manufacturing. It benefits machines, not your health. Safer alternatives like magnesium stearate or calcium stearate are cheap and already in use in many generic drugs.
The mineral also poses contamination risks. Some talc deposits contain asbestos, a proven carcinogen. Asbestos fibers can lodge in your tissues and trigger cancer decades later, yet they can slip into products labeled simply as anti-caking agents.
The World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies talc as probably carcinogenic to humans. That classification is grounded in human, animal, and mechanistic studies linking talc to cancer and chronic inflammation.
But cancer isn't the only concern. Dr. John Godleski of Harvard testified that even a single micron-sized particle of talc takes about 9 years to dissolve in tissue. In that time, it continually disrupts cell health and promotes inflammation.
Persistent inflammation is a precursor to many diseases, from heart disease to autoimmune conditions. Talc particles activate inflammatory pathways wherever they settle. In your lungs, reproductive organs, digestive tract, even adrenal glands.
Beyond direct tissue effects, talc interferes with immune surveillance, the process by which your immune cells routinely scan for mutations or damaged cells. When talc disrupts that process, your body's ability to detect and repair damage is weakened.
Its chemical stability, magnesium, silicon, and oxygen tightly bound, makes talc almost impossible for your body to eliminate. Unlike sugar or salt, talc doesn't dissolve or metabolize. It remains trapped, adding to your long-term toxic burden.
Panelists emphasize that there's no technical justification to keep talc as the default. Generic versions of popular medications already use safer flow agents. It's industry inertia, not cost or effectiveness, keeping talc on the ingredient list.
With this new evidence, the FDA faces pressure to act. But while regulators debate, you can take steps now to limit your exposure and protect your cellular health from hidden talc.
First, avoid processed foods labeled with ambiguous terms like anti-caking agents or glazing agents. Talc often hides in powdered cheese, seasoning packets, and supplements. Opt for block cheese, homemade spice blends, and whole foods whenever possible.
Second, give up conventional chewing gum. The white powdery coating that keeps it from sticking to wrappers is often talc. Consider natural breath fresheners, mint leaves or cinnamon sticks, to eliminate this hidden carcinogen from your routine.
Third, clean up your medicine cabinet. Flip your prescription and over-the-counter bottles and read the full list of inactive ingredients. Look for talc or magnesium silicate, and ask your pharmacist for versions using magnesium stearate or calcium stearate instead.
Fourth, scrutinize your supplements. Many capsule coatings and fillers still contain talc. Choose brands transparent about their inactive ingredients, favoring binders like magnesium stearate or rice flour over talc.
Finally, support your detox pathways naturally. Even if you've already been exposed, you can reduce damage by lowering inflammation and boosting cellular repair. Increase easy-to-digest carbohydrates, fruit and white rice, to fuel your mitochondria.
And don't forget morning sunlight to boost mitochondrial melatonin production. This internal antioxidant helps combat chronic inflammation. Pair that with consistent, high-quality sleep to optimize immune surveillance and tissue repair.
You don't have to wait for the FDA. By reading labels, swapping talc-laden products, and supporting your body's natural defenses, you reclaim control over your health.
Here's your practical challenge. Today, check every supplement and medication in your home for talc or magnesium silicate. Replace at least one processed food or chewing gum habit with a whole food or natural alternative.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.